Mr. Rahman, Assalamu alaikum salam. How are you, Mr. Rahman?
Walaikum assalam, alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How about you?
Alhamdulillah, 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 Mr. Rahman. Can you hear me
Yeah, I can hear you.
clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. Great, great. Yeah, so I mean, all this while, it is, we couldn't meet up, and then it's been long time.
Yes.
Hope everything is fine with you, Mr.
Yeah,
Rahman.
alhamdulillah, everything is fine.
I good, Mr. Rahman. Um, yeah, yeah, actually, Mr. Rahman, I have some doubts. Actually, like for example, um can we get air pollution information from the images in the Google Earth engine?
Yes. Air pollution information basically air pollutants such as carbon monoxide or sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, or
Ah,
formaldehyde or aerosol or particulate matter 2.5. So this type of gases we can easily access from Google Earth engine using different types of satellite imagery.
okay. Like we get the time series data also. Like for example, last 6 months or last 2 months,
Yeah. It also possible to get it from here.
we can have it in like Excel file.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Can we just go through it, Mr. Rahman?
Okay, no problem. And I think you already enroll in one training program, but not complete yet. So this online training
Yes,
program,
yes, yeah,
basically,
yeah,
last time we discussed
uh,
about that how we can basically your topic is that we discuss calculating Google Earth Engine with Python API for machine learning and deep learning. And in
yeah,
this
yeah,
time we talk about from third number of classes, okay, and not
yeah, yeah,
start from the fourth, okay. Okay, so we discuss about for today's session about the air pollutants data. Okay, but
yeah,
then if you want, you can also continue from the fourth number class. Okay, from the fourth number class, we discuss about that supervised learning model, linear regression, decision tree, random forest, and then training and testing model with satellite data, evaluating data model performance, land cover classification using random forest, or vegetation index
one.
prediction.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Rahman, one doubt.
yeah,
Like this this supervised classification, these decision trees, all RFs and
yeah.
um, no, NVMs and all. We have done it in Google Earth Engine. How different is that from here?
Okay, so basically in the Python, when
Ah,
you apply the Python for image
mm,
processing, then we can
yeah.
easily attach with deep learning.
Mm,
Okay, but deep learning is not available in Google Earth Engine JavaScript API code editor. Okay, suppose basically we are use this code editor for working with for JavaScript for Google Earth Engine. Use this type of
yeah.
code editor, but this
Mm,
type of code editor we cannot apply for deep learning or convolution neural network. This type of CNN model we cannot
uh-huh.
perform in Google Earth Engine in this code editor. So that's the
Ah,
reason we need to work with Python. Okay, so that's the reason
oh,
we just open this online training program. In this online training program, basically we just connecting Google Earth Engine with Python, and further we apply the deep learning. Okay, suppose CNN or convolution neural network. So this type of things how we can easily apply, and further how we can easily work with um, deep learning using Google Earth Engine. Okay, so basically deep learning is also possible in Google Earth Engine JavaScript API code editor. So for that we need to pay on Google Earth Engine
mm,
uh, authority. So if you simply search here, suppose deep learning Google Earth Engine on the Google, simply check it from here. So basically we need to use this Vertex AI. So here you can see Vertex AI example workflow. So basically they're already discuss about that pricing or cost. Okay. Suppose we need to price or cloud storage, or we need to use the commercial. Okay, so when we apply the
Hmm.
deep learning or artificial intelligence using Google Earth Engine,
Hmm.
or also prediction. Okay, so this type of model in Vertex AI or artificial intelligence, when you apply the Google Earth Engine, we need to pay them. Okay, but when you use the Python and work with, suppose you can see land cover classification with CNN, mainly convolution neural network they are using here. But
Hmm.
in this case, when they also provide some code, you can see just you open it, then it open the Google Colab, and you also get the ready-made code. But when you apply this code for your own study area, then we need to pay them. Okay, we need to pay and buy their cloud storage, and further need to work with that this code editor. Okay, so that's,
This is again Python code,
yeah,
or
it also Python. Okay,
it's a Python
yeah,
code?
it's a Python. You can see they already provide all of code, but when you use this code, you need to pay them. Okay, then for your own study area. Okay, you can use the same code, there is no problem. But when you work with that, then we need to just pay them, and then use their, you can see in this case, you can see here. Okay, so this type of things they are applying here, and further authenticate. Okay, credential, and then also you can see the project ID initial. Okay, you can see the data bucket. Okay, so when you cloud storage bucket with training and testing dataset. Okay, so you buy a cloud storage. Okay, and this cloud storage you need to import the training and testing dataset. Okay, and when you buy their cloud storage, then you need to pay. Okay, you can see the
Hmm.
data bucket ID. Okay, so you can put in here, and all of those are the same. Python training demo CSV they also provide some. But when you work with own data, then first of all you need to buy the cloud storage. You can see the cloud storage you need to create, and this cloud storage you need to input all of data, training testing data. And further we can easily work with the TensorFlow or CNN or deep neural network or convolutional neural network. So these type of things we can easily apply. Okay, but in this case, in this online training program, basically we are not buy the Google Earth Engine cloud storage, we not buy. Okay, so just we collect the satellite imagery, and further we apply the different types of deep learning model using Python without cost. Okay, suppose we are just applying the CNN or DNN. So these type of things, in this case we buy, we don't need to buy, just we apply this model and create. Suppose if I show you the one example, suppose let me open CNN with, okay, CNN for land use and land cover classification. Suppose let me open this. So here you can see these things basically in this case. Okay, let me show you that. Just I close it, or I simply sign in. Okay, so this one is for that deep learning, how we can easily use for land use land cover classification. So in this case I try to explain all of details from all of step how we can easily work with that. Okay, how we can easily, but these things when you apply the CNN, uh, don't need to buy any kinds of cloud storage. Okay, don't need to buy any kinds of cloud storage. Okay, just we simply create the model deep learning and apply on our satellite imagery. Suppose this satellite imagery I can get from Google Earth Engine. Okay, Google Earth Engine, just I get the satellite imagery, and further I just create the CNN model using TensorFlow, and all of things we can easily use. Okay, then further this model we save, and then we are just use this model, and then we make the classification, land use land cover classification. Okay, so in this case we don't need to put any kinds of we don't need to buy any kinds of cloud storage. Okay, So just we take the satellite image from Google Earth Engine, and others we do using the Python library, because we can easily access the Python library, TensorFlow or Crash. So this type of model we can easily access from the Python. Okay, and this online training program we are just combine the deep learning with Google Earth Engine. It means that Google Earth Engine just we can collect the satellite imagery, and further other deep learning library we can use from Python.
Python APIs.
Yes, yes. Okay, for this case we not need to buy the Google Cloud storage. Okay, so if you want you can also
Oh,
continue from the fourth number class, then we also discuss about that how we can easily work this type of algorithm, and further how we can easily apply different types of CNN. Basically in the fifth number class we discuss about that, you can see CNN, how we can apply the deep learning for our satellite imagery and make the classification and also check the accuracy or others. Okay, so
oh, oh.
okay, so let's
Yeah.
continue. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Regarding the air pollutants, Mr. Rahman,
Okay,
can we
so please
just?
continue. Okay, so continue. Okay.
I have done that, but I'm just would like to see how I can, export it into Excel file for say for the required duration, either 6 months or 1 month.
Okay, okay. Okay, so in this case, suppose do you create for a specific interval, or suppose every 1 day interval which you want to need? Suppose
No,
monthly or
I say for the last say 6 months.
okay, this 6 month basically is month average or is day average?
Okay, we can say daily averages.
Okay, daily. So suppose for the
Daily,
six.
daily averages for the last 1 month.
Okay, it was easy. You can easily do it. So,
Ah,
okay, so let's go. I'll try to show you that. Suppose just simply go to the browse data catalog, and here you find out that Sentinel.